Hello and welcome to the show. It's another January evening here in Toronto. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I was thinking, I guess a couple weeks ago, I did the State of the Pod address. And one thing I forgot to bring up is that historically, I am always coming for the lead singer of the Arkells, Max something. And I'm 32, 33 episodes into this thing, and I've just realized I've never mentioned the guy on the pod, and he's perfect fodder for this thing. So this guy, you know, he's all around Toronto. You see him like every week walking around, and when you see him, he kind of looks at you like he's hoping that you recognize him. He's really like, he's trying to get the nod of approval or whatever. He's trying to get the fame moment. You know, I'm never going to give it to him. And this other time I see him playing basketball out on an outdoor court, and he's playing in an Arkells shirt. Can you believe that? I'm not wearing a Tom Henry shirt around. I might start. So I'm coming for that guy, and here's my plan. I'm coming for him. Maybe I'll play an annoying little video of him. He has so much confidence, which bothers me. And I'm coming for him, and I think I'm going to keep coming for him, and then I'm going to get him on the show. Because I know he'll come on. This guy's never seen a camera. He won't sit in front. And we're going to confront him about his confidence. And he can try to sell his book to my 300 viewers. So we're coming for that guy. And what else do I want to talk about? Well, this morning I made an omelet. You know, we've been talking about the great egg debate, which we'll get our guest in today. And I made an omelet, and it was an absolute disaster, a real point for the anti-egg people. I'm usually pretty good at cooking eggs. Look at this thing. Total mess. Total mess. So if you don't like eggs, don't come to my house for this omelet. It tasted okay, though. Now, here's what I want to get into. Today, I want to talk about books. I already brought up old Max's book. It's called Try Hard. I know all about this guy. I look at all his TikToks the same way I look at the Dalias. I know all about the guy. I can't take my eyes away. You should see the horror of my algorithm. His book's called Try Hard. It's all about how you shouldn't be ashamed of bragging and trying and stuff. And I think you should. That will be my position when we got him here in the hot seat. But I want to talk about books today because I read a book, which I don't do that often. I read The Road, and it broke my heart into a million pieces, and I've not been the same since. So first, we'll do a few monologue jokes about books. I mentioned The Road, you know. I was reading The Road. I was crying my eyes out, you know. My goddamn wife goes, "I'll show you The Road. You keep crying like that." Don't have a wife. What about Animal Farm? You heard of this book? Yeah, Animal Farm. A lot better than the other book, Grain Farm. I noticed there's two Russian books. There's one called Crime and Punishment, and there's one called War and Peace. But these Russians really like to write about a thing and another thing. These are the monologue jokes, Nadine. What about this book, Great Expectations? You heard of this thing? Great Expectations? Talk about having to live up to a lot of hype. Those could have been better. I'll write better book jokes one time. I was in a pinch. On those ones. But so I want to talk about The Damn Road. You guys read this thing? I'm always reading these old books from long ago. I famously talk about the shock doctrine, 2007's The Shock Doctrine. That's almost as upsetting as The Road, but then you watch The Road, or you read The Road, and you'll never be the same again. Who does this? You read this? No. You read that, Bob? I don't even know what I came here to say about it. You're reading I don't even have anything to say about it. That's it. I'm done, but I read The Road. And then I cried like a baby. It was 2 a.m. I was reading it in bed. And I just thought, and then I went, what am I going to do now? Go to sleep? What am I going to do? How will I ever think about love and life again? And then life goes on. But I go, why are we reading these books that are so painful and watching stuff? And then I go, well, is it like a little microdose of tragedy and grief? Like microdosing mushrooms? You don't actually have to get high, but you sort of get a taste of it? Is it like that? You get to feel like a horrible pain inside, but just for a minute? But I think I'll be changed forever. And then I go, okay, well, I read books now. And then I pick up this other book. It won the Booker Prize. That's in 1 year. I was just go to used bookstores and I go, Booker Prize? Okay, I'll read that. And it's about British school kids or something. And I go, what the hell is this? This isn't The Road. I go, the Booker Prize should only be for The Road. I only like one book is what I'm trying to tell you. I read one book and it's the only book I like. And I don't like it because it's horrible. The ending's kind of nice. It kind of ends okay. So that's that. But before our break and our guest, I'm going to call another special guest. I've been doing some ambush calls. This is not an ambush. This is planned. And I'm going to call my friend, Clare O'Kane. She's from Los Angeles, and she's over there, and we're going to check in with her. Call Clare O'Kane. You have to talk to Siri like you're a robot, too.
Hello.
Hi, Clare. How's it going over there?
It's going pretty good. You know, I'm actually in New York right now.
Oh, bother.
To be completely H.
I talked to Scott Rogowski in New York last week, and he had just been in L.A. You guys can't keep your two cities together.
Well, he's got his own issues going on.
Too much quizzing?
He can't stop quizzing.
So what are you doing in New York?
Right now, I'm at my boyfriend's apartment.
Okay.
This is huge. Huge news.
So that leads me to this other thing.
Okay.
Well, as you saw, I was talking about poly stuff on the pod recently.
Yeah.
And you messaged me, oh, brother.
Well, I took personal offense. I go, how do you know someone else who knows about this?
Because you are famously poly.
Yes.
What was your joke about poly? Poly
gonna get divorced?
That's...
My famous joke that I saw so many other people doing.
Oh, you did?
Afterwards? Yeah.
Oh, after. I mean, they might have also just thought of it, Claire.
No, I like to think that everything I come up with is sort of divinely created just for me.
Well, I agree with you. Now, did you know what my poly joke was?
What's that?
The guest was telling me all about the different types of poly, which I'm sure you know about.
Maybe.
And then she was listing them, and then I said, poly want a cracker, and I said, that's a poly person who only wants to date whites.
Wow, I don't know I haven't heard that yet.
We've got approval from an actual poly.
You got poly approval. All the way for you have an American shaking your hand.
Yeah. Well, I should bring that up too. Well, I want to go back to the poly thing. So how's the poly world? So you're at your boyfriend's house.
I'm at my boyfriend's house in New York.
Now, but this is what I'm confused about, is that the last time I talked to you, you lived in New York and you had a boyfriend in California.
And these things change. Bicoastal, bisexual.
Now you're in California. Now you live in California and you have a boyfriend in New York.
These guys, they follow me.
Is the whole point of poly just to get a free vacation?
It is kind of nice to have a place to stay in every major city in America.
But the guy didn't shell out for the flight?
No.
So how's that? So how many boyfriends do you have? And you have one husband.
I have one husband and one boyfriend, and I'm not doing anything else with anybody else.
Oh, okay. And is that how you'd like to keep it, or would you like to sort of spread out more? Or?
I have no desire to sort of stretch myself any further, body-wise,
no,
pussy-wise, time-wise.
We don't use that kind of language on this podcast, Claire.
Is this a kids podcast?
Yes.
Wow. Is this going to be on Crave?
We're replacing Miss Rachel because she's too controversial.
That's true.
Yeah, this is all over Crave. This podcast is on the front page of Crave. How do you know about Crave?
I went to Toronto once.
Yeah, you did. Okay, and are you finding any pitfalls with the poly?
Not at the moment. I think the biggest issue, when there is one, it's just time.
Yeah.
It's not really.
How many hours?
How many hours?
How many hours are in the day?
Not enough, and especially when someone's on a different coast. But there's enough love to go around. Love is not a finite resource, but time is.
That's not what I learned.
Where do you hear it? What are you hearing?
One person only has enough. Never mind. When you think there's a place for a joke and then you start and there's no joke.
Yeah, maybe you should take an improv class.
I should. This is the home of Second City.
Oh, yeah. Wait, who's there with you?
My guest today is a lady named Nadine Bhabha. I don't think you know her.
Hey. Hi.
And my cameraman is named Bob.
Nadine Bhabha and Bob Cameraman.
There you go. That's why. Did you take one of those Second City classes?
No, I was just born naturally. My first word was yes, and my second word was and.
Oh, yeah. There's a very funny controversy at the Second City here that I haven't brought up on the show yet. I don't know if it's my story to tell, but I'll tell it roughly. Chris Martin of Coldplay came to town, and he decided that he's got to take an improv class. So he went to take an improv class at Second City, and allegedly one of the people there didn't tell anybody else and just kept him for themselves.
What?
And then this caused a mutiny within the company. And then they fired all of them because they could. So Chris Martin ruined Second City.
He took a class from just one person.
Apparently the story is allegedly, and I'm not on the inside. He was like, I'd love to come in and do a class with the whole troupe. And then this one person was like, I would like to have you all to myself. She didn't tell him that. And then she just took him, or they. And then they just took him to themselves.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And then everyone else got mad because they're like, I would love to have done improv with Chris Martin.
I wouldn't be so mad about that.
I know, but
Yeah, I know. Everybody wants to to touch the hem of the robe of
Chris.
the Coldplay of
Of
Chris.
Apple's father.
Oh, Apple's father.
All right. Well, I guess the last thing I wanted to bring up was just that a few times on the podcast lately, I have to come clean. I've sort of gone in on Americans a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and we're saying stuff like you guys are like sort of more basic and, stuff like that. Like you don't really understand irony that well. But I wouldn't include you in that.
Like I said, I've been to Toronto once, and I kind of get what you guys are doing over there.
And you're from Northern California.
In Northern California, which is basically like
Canada.
It's basically Winnipeg. It's basically what's another place over there?
Yeah. San Jose, California, and Winnipeg are exactly the same.
They kind of are.
Well, Neil Young lives up there, doesn't he?
Down by the river. That's a Neil Young song.
Now replace river with some place in your hometown of San Jose.
Down by the mall.
You just picked mall?
I wanted everyone to relate to it.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't want to get too specific.
Okay. Well,
All right.
It's been lovely catching up with you, and one day we'll get you in town to sit in the real hot seat.
Yeah, that'd be great. I hope they let you back in our country, even though you talk so much shit.
Maybe if you get a poly lover over here, then you'll be able to do the show.
I don't see that happening.
All right, well, I'll work on it for you.
Great.
Have you ever met Nick Flanagan?
I just talked to him on the phone the other day.
Is he trying to get in there?
No.
Okay, bye, Claire.
Bye.
A lovely catch-up with comedian Clare O'Kane, and we'll be right back with our real guest after this, Nadine Bhabha. My guest tonight is a fantastic actor that you may have seen in shows like Letterkenny, Heated Rivalry, the new hit, or Terror Train 2.
Oh, God.
Nadine Bhabha, everyone.
Hi.
Tell us about Terror Train 2.
Terror Train 2. So Terror Train 1 was a remake of Terror Train, the movie that came out right after Halloween.
Okay.
So Jamie Lee Curtis, early days.
Okay, I didn't know about this
Direct remake. Great movie.
And you're in that one as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Terror Train 2. No offense to them, but they wrote it in 1 millisecond.
Well, I appreciate that.
And
I wrote my monologue in 1 second.
There you go.
Yeah.
Some of the great things are written that way.
Yeah.
And it's just, it takes place on the train as well, despite the massacre the year before.
Okay.
And
they
we
didn't
just
learn
don't
their lesson.
No.
They kept taking trains.
Yeah.
And so does the whole movie's on a train?
Correct.
Okay. And did you shoot that on a real train?
We shot the movies back to back within the same 2-month period. It was like, if you're going to do Terror Train 1, you're doing Terror Train 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Package deal.
Package deal.
I plan for this whole podcast to be about Terror Train 2.
So it's been lovely.
No, we'll move on.
Okay.
Tell us about the new hit show, Heated Rivalry.
Heated Rivalry.
I've never really done this kind of thing, like the new show that's on now, and
That's on right now that people are actually watching. It's great. Yeah, it's Jacob Tierney's new show, and I know Jacob from Letterkenny, and he was like, "Do you want to come be in this new thing?" And I said, "I'll do anything for you, Jacob." He's my favorite director.
I always say I'll do anything for anyone.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Yeah, and it's based off this book series. And speaking of books,
I should have made that tie-in earlier.
that's okay. I only thought of it right now too.
So, Heated Rivalry, for those who don't know, is about gay hockey players. And apparently there's a whole lot of them.
Some would say all of them.
It's funny, I've been watching the show. It's very fun. And especially if you like soft-core gay porn?
I would say medium. Whatever is medium core.
Yeah. Is there a level above soft?
There has to be, right?
It's basically porn without genitals.
Yeah, it's like...
And it's long. The scenes are long.
Yeah, I just watched episode 4 and I was like, yeah, I love the no cutaways.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's good.
But I'm getting excited about it. So in the first couple episodes, like the two guys are gay, the best player from Canada and the best player from Russia. Mm-hmm. And then I thought, in the episode you're in, also it turns out the best player from America is gay too.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they could have made some of them not the best player.
But I think that's what makes them the best. They're well-rounded. They're good at hockey and they're gay.
So are you willing to go on record here saying that the best players in actual hockey are also gay?
Potentially.
Okay. You heard it here first.
And it's okay. In fact, encouraged.
Anyway, did you have fun doing that thing?
Yeah, it was the best. It was just like, classic Canadian feel-good set vibes.
Is that classic?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like we're all banded together by wanting to have fun. Mm-hmm. And then when it becomes, this is a new thing. When it becomes a giant hit like this show, you're just like, oh, that fun actually translated onto the screen.
Yes.
Which is lovely.
And what's part you've played that you had no fun doing? No, you don't have to answer that. Was it Terror Train 2?
It was cold in Montreal. I'll say that.
You did that in Montreal?
Montreal, it was cold and it was like COVID-y times.
The Americans call it Montreal.
Montreal. What is that?
They're American.
I know, but it's like they hear everyone else say Montreal.
It's great to be here in Montreal.
Yeah, I just watched your John Doerr episode. We were talking about JFL.
You watched 2 episodes.
And I guess what? I will be asking you about that comedian when we stop the tape.
You can ask now. It's one of my favorite topics.
Who is it?
Well, I'm not saying
Well, this is what I want to know. I have one guess.
Many viewers have pointed out that it's not very hard to figure out.
Okay.
If you do a quick Google.
I didn't Google it.
Yeah, you can figure it out.
Okay.
But I wonder if you would even know this fellow.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
The tattoos part threw me off.
If that threw you off, then you don't have the right person.
Yeah.
Because this guy's whole personality is tattoos.
That he's got tattoos. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is his name an alliteration?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Who are you thinking of?
I don't know.
You can say it.
But I actually barely even know this guy's name. I'll have to look at it. Afterwards, we'll discuss when the cameras are off.
Well, I'm trying to get content going here.
Yeah, but I was going to say something random, and I don't even know if this person is even mean.
Say it.
No, I don't know his last name.
All right. Fine.
Yeah.
Would you like to know anything else about the incident? We covered it pretty thoroughly on the John Doerr episode.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. But Montreal.
To the point where I thought, I have John Doerr here. I should have talked to him about not one thing about me for 40 minutes.
But John seemed interested.
He was, and I think maybe he'd prefer not to talk about himself.
Sometimes you don't want to.
Mm-hmm. Now, what about you? How's it feel to have probably the best last name I've ever heard?
It wasn't always. Not to be like, I got made fun of in school. I'm like, fucking everybody did. Mm-hmm. But, I got a lot of Baba Black Sheep and shit like that. But now when people ask me how to pronounce my last name, I say as in Black Sheep.
I got to get rid of this Baba Black Sheep thing I had planned. Whole segment. Yeah, that's not that bad, though.
No, that
Baba
was,
Black Sheep could be worse.
Reflecting, I'm like, I was never bullied.
That is also the classic, pretty girl celebrity will be like, I was a nerd.
I would never in my life call myself a nerd. It's like that. I'm an old lady because I drink tea. That ain't me.
Exactly.
I'm not an old lady at all.
No, you're a young woman.
I'm a young, feisty little thing.
And you've got the world by...
It's nugs.
Not that. Don't say that. You're really into fashion, huh?
Yeah.
Would you say you're always serving looks?
I would say I'm always serving looks.
Yeah.
With a W.
And here's something that you might find insulting.
Great.
It's not about you, though.
Lay it on me.
It's not about you. I've seen you wear very many nice looks on the red carpet. Mm-hmm. And they're always very nice. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I feel like at Canadian award shows.
Yeah, I know what you're about to say.
We're trying to pretend that we're American award shows.
This is what I'll say.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. Mm-hmm. However, I'm like, we have so few opportunities to really go for it.
Yeah.
And it's like, who cares?
Because you'll wear an outfit that like you couldn't wear out to dinner.
Yeah.
Like a statement piece.
Even sometimes I'm like, wear it out to dinner. I'm going to the Keg Mansion on Thursday. Are you jealous? No, you're not. Okay. And I'm going to wear a dress.
You're saying that to me?
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
But I actually don't like Mansion that much. I like the other ones.
I mean, that's wrong.
That's correct.
No, the Mansion has such atmosphere.
This is getting very local and we have a lot of international viewers.
Sorry.
No, but I'm going to go into it.
Okay.
Keg Mansion.
Yeah.
The lights are too bright.
That's probably true because everyone in there is 98 years old.
But you go to a swanky keg, Keg York Street, Keg King Street.
Yeah. It's catering to a different audience.
Sleek, black, dark.
Yeah, I understand.
Baba, black sheep, walks into
the blackest night restaurant.
No, the Keg is phenomenal.
Yeah.
The food is terrific.
Yeah.
The prices are great.
Oh, yeah.
You go there, you get a steak, a side.
Martini.
Free bread, martini. For me, a Manhattan.
Please.
A few.
Yeah.
You walk out, $100.
Max. Yeah.
And I had like 3 Manhattans.
Yeah.
And a filet mignon.
Absolutely. And a thick cut fry.
And I'm not getting the fries.
You're not fucking with the fry. You know what? Neither do I, actually. I get garlic mash.
Me too.
Okay.
Get the mash. So you're going on Thursday?
Thursday.
What's the occasion?
I wrote a script with 5 other writers, and we set it at the Keg Mansion.
Oh.
So we're pretending it's research.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And are you going to wear couture to that?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like, might as well. When else am I going to wear this red dress I bought?
So this is good about you, that you have the boldness and the confidence to go out in these outfits.
Yeah.
When I'm over here saying, no, you shouldn't do it because you look silly in Canada.
Well, here's my thing. I totally get what you're saying. It's like, I don't think you need to like break the bank with hair, makeup, getting a stylist if that's not the vibe. But I'm also like, it's also lame to underdress because it's like too cool to not like try a little. Mm-hmm. Not to get all Max from the Arkells about it, but you have to try a little bit.
Yeah. And if we don't act like we're something, then nobody will ever let us be something.
I think you should do whatever is fun for you. If it's fun to get dressed up, great. If it's not fun, don't.
And you never get like a self-conscious feeling.
Not when I'm dressed up because I know that my outfit is usually good.
I went to a Christmas party the other day of our mutual friend, Michelle Millette, who's been a guest. And I wore a blazer.
Great.
Nothing crazy.
Tweed?
No, sort of felt.
Felt blazer. Okay.
Felt? I don't know, something like that.
Okay.
Like a warm...
Yeah.
Wool, maybe. Mm-hmm. And then I went... So I went there. I was wearing the blazer. People were fine with it. And then I had a comedy show after.
Comedy bar?
Comedy bar. So I went to comedy bar in the blazer. And people were treating me like I was like...
Going to the Keg Mansion.
They were treating me like I was way out of line.
Yeah.
Like I thought I was Daddy Warbucks.
Well, here's the problem, is that they're uncomfortable.
Because I looked too good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, honey.
Okay, honey. Well, we got to the bottom of that.
Who is it? Name names.
It was everyone. Everyone was like, oh, Mr.
Sorry.
Big Shot.
Yeah, right.
And I said, what? Even take the Christmas party out of it. Shouldn't I be able to wear a blazer out and about?
Yeah, exactly. First of all, it's December, so it's like everyone's dressing up all the time. Let's start there. Second of all, I'm like, why does that matter? If I show up in a ball gown to comedy bar, I want to see people try and roast me.
Although, a lady can get away with it. A lady can wear whatever they want.
Well, here's the thing, is that I've been to many an event where people are like, oh my God, she's so dressed up. Mm-hmm. It's lame. I was just talking about this with a friend today where we were talking about the Emmys and how a lot of the seat fillers at the Emmys are like random people wearing ball gowns. And it's the Emmys, so obviously you're not going to see people in jeans, but you're just sort of like, why are these random people so dressed up?
Right.
You know?
So
girls get it too, especially girls with the big puffy dress.
So you're saying the seat fillers are wearing like couture?
Well, not couture.
Are they getting dressed by Vera Wang?
No. They're not. They should be. That would actually be kind of cool.
I don't think they could probably afford it, Nadine.
Well, if they're a seat filler.
Is it true that the seat fillers are volunteers?
Yeah.
Because they want to be there?
Yeah.
I can't think of a crazier thing than that.
To want.
I can't think of a place I'd rather not be.
Well, here's the thing, too. It's like there's no open bar.
At the Canadian ones?
No, even at the Emmys.
Oh.
At the show.
Okay.
So it's like truly you're just there to like watch
the Golden
people.
Globes, they all get tanked.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the Canadian Awards once.
Canadian Screen Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've never been so bored in my entire life.
I fully understand.
But you like these kind of things. You dress up, you see your friends.
You dress up.
I don't judge it.
It's about the okay, usually it's about the thing you're there for, number one.
Yeah, I also wasn't there for a thing.
Well, okay, let's say you're not there for a thing.
I was someone's guest.
The pre part of it, when you're all hanging out, that part's fun. And the post part of it, when you're all hanging out, that part's fun.
I would venture to say that neither of those are fun.
Well, Tom.
I like seeing people.
Uh-huh.
But the whole award thing, and I don't know.
Look, award shows in general, crazy.
Look, okay, in this current culture we're in, brag culture, I'd call it.
Okay.
We're
all in our brag era.
We're in our brag era. Everyone's openly bragging.
Yeah.
Openly just caution to the wind.
Mm-hmm. This is what I'm doing.
This is what I'm doing, and I'm great.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it used to be that way. And I think there used to be some humility to things. And I think back when there was humility to things, I know I sound like an old man. People were sort of maybe a bit more like embarrassed by the idea of awards.
I guess it's a fine balance.
I don't think you hear people even more say like this, there shouldn't be an award.
Well, here's the thing.
It used to be the go-to line. Like, obviously everyone deserves this. Do people even say that anymore?
You mean like when they won, they're like,
I'm great. This is amazing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When they won, they used to be like, I share this with everybody.
I think sometimes they still do that.
Yeah.
I would say like it's a fine line, especially in this country where it's like if we don't give them any stock, then they actually maybe mean nothing. But if we give them too much stock, because I mean, no offense to the CSAs, there are tons of categories.
Mm-hmm. They could tighten that up.
They could tighten it up a little.
Sometimes the CSAs feels like if you worked that year, you get a nom. I say that as somebody who's bitter and never been nominated for an award. Except I think in 2012, Best Stand-Up Newcomer Canadian Comedy Awards.
It's just because we also amalgamated like the Geminis and the other one.
Yeah. And then there's like 4 days and only one of them's on TV and
it's
Jan Arden hosts every year probably.
This year was Lisa Gilroy.
Uh-huh.
And last year was Mae Martin. So they're trying in that.
We know how we feel about our Canadians who make it in the States. We bring them back.
Well, that's a whole
And they're
other,
the ones who get the money, aren't they?
That's a whole other thing.
Well, here's a little tangent. There was a comedy tour, JFL comedy tour called Elbows Up.
Oh, yeah.
Hosted by Rick Mercer.
And Sophie Buttle was on it, right?
Sure. And I love Sophie.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend Mace, who I love like a son. But they both live in LA. Mm-hmm. So Elbows Up. Mm-hmm. And you're flying people in from LA.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to pay that money to American taxes, aren't they?
Yeah.
So Elbows Up, prop up the American economy. How about that?
Okay, let me ask you this. How many people were on the tour?
I think there were like 4, and I think 3 of them lived in LA.
Right. So I think like if it was like 10 people, then you probably wouldn't notice as much. But because it was such a small number.
Here's what I'm willing to say.
Okay.
if it's elbows up,
and
even if it isn't, why don't we support the people who stayed here?
Yeah.
And if one of them weren't me, I'd find another reason to complain about it. But I'm serious.
Yeah. I mean, this problem is pervasive. It's like we really only acknowledge success when they've made success outside of Canada.
It's the classic thing, and seemingly there's not much we can do about it. Mm-hmm. But shouldn't we be screaming at the wind about it?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. That's kind of, not to bring it back to heated rivalry or anything, but like that's kind of the miracle of that show, is that because it was like an international immediate success, we're all like, oh yeah. Like I wonder if we would claim it so hard if people weren't like screaming from the rooftops how good of a show it was outside of Canada.
It would probably be canceled after one season, like all the other Canadian shows.
We're so silly. Canadians are so silly in that way.
And
I will say, Bell, who made the show, before it blew up, were very like, this is the show that's going to blow up.
Yeah.
They did know. So maybe that's a bad example.
Right.
But it is. But we do that with our Canadian shows. We're just kind of like, I hope other people see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's happened with a lot of Canadian shows. Mm-hmm. Letterkenny got big in the States. Kim's Convenience.
Schitt's Creek.
Even
Working Moms.
I don't know why you said even.
I love Working Moms.
Yeah.
Trailer Park Boys.
The list goes on and on.
Yeah.
And yet, there still seems to be no vision that, hey, do it this way. And, we're good.
It's because we get bogged down in the concept of Canadian culture, I think, where they're like, there seems to be two ideas of Canadian culture. It's like it's either Letterkenny or Kim's Convenience. It's either like this very rural white boys club situation. I love Letterkenny, obviously. Mm-hmm. Or Kim's, which I also did love too, but it's like immigrants trying to make it.
Yeah.
And there's like nothing in the middle. And I think that is what's keeping also Canadian culture at a standstill, because Canadian culture looks like so many things.
Well, why don't they start a show starring me?
Right. This is where it's all coming back to.
Surrounded by immigrants.
Yep.
You can be in it.
Am I an immigrant?
Yeah.
But I wasn't one.
Well, actually, this would be a good time to bring up that once I was talking to you and you said that your Subway take would be that you think everyone should be a little more racist.
Yeah. I do think that.
Do you stand by that?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah, I think that there was a time, obviously there were lots of things.
I'm always trying to get people to say racist things on this show.
I know. There was a time where we were being like playfully a little bit racist. Like, everyone was doing Apu's voice and stuff.
Okay.
And
I never did it.
Do it right now.
No, I won't be doing that.
And I just think like now we've swung so far in the opposite direction that it allows, everyone gets annoyed by like the big like, oh, you can't say that. So it allows people to feel really vindicated being super racist because they're like, well, I'm not woke.
Yes.
And so I feel like if we all go back to accepting a little, I actually don't mind when people do Indian accents. I think it's kind of funny.
Well, I've never done that, but I will say that growing up in Toronto, downtown more or less, in extremely multicultural areas, I'm just not afraid of racism the way that people are that I know from towns with with only white people.
Totally.
And they're terrified of it. And then I feel like I'm getting along better with all the people of different races because I'm not scared of it and I'm not going to treat them like a perfect little fairy that I can't touch.
Well, also people are like looking for reasons to feel like that was a slight. And like racism is very real and people are using it to...
And I speak out against racism in all forms.
And it's in some ways like one of the biggest issues of right now, but I think it's because we're all very like raw.
But further to your point that you made, the more you sort of tell people something's not okay, then they're going to swing all the way the other way. Right. And then they become actual horrible racists.
Yeah.
When they could have probably just stayed like a little bit racist and they would have got maybe bored of it.
Yeah.
Because no one was tutting them.
As they say in Avenue Q, everyone's a little bit racist.
I don't know that one.
Okay.
That's the Muppet play?
Yeah. It's like the only thing from that from that play that I remember.
It's a play with puppets.
Yeah.
But they're saying edgy things.
Yeah.
I love that type of humor. Because normally puppets...
They're nice. They're
saying
Elmo.
nice things. But then you see a puppet saying an edgy thing.
Yeah, but if you mic'd up Elmo, I think you might hear some stuff.
You know what it reminds me of back when Betty White was saying all those nasty things?
I don't remember this. In the 60s?
No, there was like a period in the 2000s where like it became a fad that old ladies saying like swear words or sex things was like outrageous.
Right.
And then Betty White had a prank show where I think like old people just walked around and said like,
she had a prank show?
Fuck off.
That's so funny. Called Spunked.
I don't remember what it was called, but yeah,
could have been Spunked.
That. Could have been that. I'm going to do 2 questionnaires for you today.
Can't wait.
This will end the first half and the other will end the second half.
Okay.
Just so you and all the viewers know where we stand.
Great.
This is the Actors Studio Famous Questionnaire.
Okay.
And I gave it to Mark Ford last week and he completely shit the bed. I'm asking, what's your favorite word? He goes, I don't like words. I don't have any favorite word. I'm like, can you think of one that's okay?
Right.
He refused. So what's your favorite word?
My favorite word is what?
What?
And I'll tell you why. Do I have to tell you why? I will.
You may.
Okay. You know, when you're watching TV and you hear the funniest thing you've ever heard a character say, then there's that break, little pause.
Okay.
And then the other character goes, what? It always hits. And I just think the word what always starts like the best conversation you've ever had. What's your favorite word?
Huh.
You know? Uh-huh. Without the word what on a date, you'd be fucked.
Okay. It's something to remember. I've never asked a woman a question on a date.
Absolutely.
I just tell them what I think about things.
It's not in their nature. It's not in men's nature.
Yeah. I just explain things to them.
Totally.
What's your least favorite word?
No. Just kidding. What is my least favorite word? Snow.
Snow?
Just kidding. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a least favorite word. I'm a writer.
Snow.
I love words. I hate snow.
Isn't it beautiful, though?
To look at from afar.
And to be in.
Sorry, Tom.
All you immigrants from warm countries can't handle our country. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Community.
My favorite word.
Yeah.
What turns you off?
When people are like, this is not one word, but when people are like, I'm too old for that. You're not.
This isn't about words. This isn't about one word.
That's just an answer. Yeah, I don't like when people pretend they're too old for stuff.
Yeah. You know, I had to stop doing that myself.
It's just like, it's really annoying.
I know. And I used to rage at friends who would do it. But I rage at them like, people start saying it in the mid-30s. People
were saying it in their 20s and they're like, the music's a little too loud. I'm so old. Shut the fuck up.
It's really obnoxious.
It's so obnoxious. Yeah. I don't know what 6'7" is. I'm old. It's like, how about nobody knows what that is?
How about I've told people we can't talk about that?
6'7".
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your favorite curse word?
Fuck.
Easy. Mm-hmm. What's a sound or noise you love?
The water lapping up on the shore.
Ooh. What's a sound or noise you hate?
A baby crying.
Yeah. What is a profession you'd like to attempt that's not yours?
I think I'd be a good football player. I'm so aggressive.
Like
I'd be one
American
of those body
football?
slam ones. Yeah.
I've noted before the show
Bob's laughing at me, but
well, you're very short. And small.
Okay, fine. Male actor then.
Might get a few more parts, huh?
Yeah, there used to be this show on MTV called Made, and you would tell them this thing that you wanted to do, and they would like make you into that thing. And I was always like, I'm gonna get made into a football player. You know?
Oh, and did they do it?
Not to me.
Oh, you weren't on the show.
No.
I believe you can do it. I think there's little ones like if you run fast.
Yeah.
Do you run fast?
I don't know.
Oh, you've never tried?
For the bus. You know.
If heaven exists, what would you like God to say at the pearly gates to you?
If heaven exists, I want God to say, no one's mad at you.
Do you have that thing?
Every minute of every day.
Me too.
Yeah.
What is that? Let's get into it after the break. We'll be right back. Hi, quick break for housekeeping. First of all, the Patreon. It's $7.50 a month. It supports the show. I love making the show, but it's a lot of work. The follow everywhere. Please, wherever you watch or listen, follow. I guess rate or review. I don't know. I don't care about review. I guess it's good. And word of mouth. Word of mouth. Spread the word. Because I think it seems like the algorithms are just supporting Conan O'Brien and the other people who get 100 million a year or whatever. Let's not make this stuff just for the celebs. The celebs already had everything. Can we make it for the little guy? Please. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the episode. And we're back with Nadine Bhabha.
Yo.
So before the break, we started to talk about how we think everyone's mad at us.
Yeah.
What do you think that is? Because I notice it in myself.
Yeah.
I always feel like I've done something wrong. Someone's mad at me. I'm in trouble.
Well, I say so much that I've definitely offended at least 3 people a day.
Oh, yeah. Well, as we're finding out on this podcast, I'm having that problem.
I also, even days where I don't see people, I'm like, they must be mad at me for something I did a week ago. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that's where my anxiety manifests. And then also I'm just like, is it just I want attention? But it's not.
But are they actually mad at you, or are you just imagining it?
I would say 1 in every 50 people
50?
Is. Yeah.
So it does happen?
Yeah.
And do people tell you, like, I'm mad at you?
Well, the thing is, I always know.
You do?
Yeah.
Without them saying?
No. They'll say it. But us, because it's like, I've done something a second ago.
Uh-huh.
You know?
And they go quiet, or?
Yeah, it's like, you just watch someone's, like, demeanor change a little bit, and the conversation keeps going, and then I'm very much like, you didn't like when I said that thing, right? And they're like, actually, I didn't. Mm-hmm. And then we'll chat about it.
And, you know, famously, women are supposed to be very good at communicating. Mm-hmm. I assume you're talking about other women. Or both.
Bros, too.
But I've found that women actually aren't that good at communicating.
Just as a general rule.
Oh, I just don't actually think anybody's that good at communicating.
I would say that I am.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I would say as much as I think everyone's always mad at me, I also am good at communicating.
Okay, try to communicate something to me right now.
Without words?
Okay.
Or with words. Hey, Tom, are you mad at me?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. I mean...
What the fuck else do you want to talk about?
That sounded a little aggressive, Tom. Are you having a weird day?
See? And I was mad at you.
You were?
In the scene.
Always keeping me on my toes.
You got to take these somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to take an improv class as Claire's suggestion.
Yeah.
Which I've never done.
But I heard you did graduate from York Acting School with honors.
I did.
What does that mean? You read the lines the best?
I think I took like more classes than you were supposed to take or something. Isn't that what honors means?
Oh, I don't think so.
Isn't it like a full course load is 30 classes and you took like an extra 1?
So it's about taking more classes?
Genuinely, I don't know.
You're like the Hermione Granger of acting?
Yeah. Or worse.
You're kind of wearing a Harry Potter outfit right now, too.
Yeah.
Harry Potter meets Motorcycle Gang.
Yeah. Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. We should pitch that.
Oh my God, we should.
My show I star in.
Yeah.
That you're a part of.
Sons of Anarchy.
Tangentially. It's Harry Potter meets Sons of Anarchy.
I'm sure J.K. Rowling would have so much to say about that.
Well, she is not involved.
We're just going to take the IP and run away.
Would it be funny to start calling J.K. Rowling they?
Yeah, it would be.
They, them?
Totally.
Well, they're not involved.
Yeah, they're not involved.
I don't respect her pronouns. Yeah, so it's me, and I'm like a wizard / motorcycle gang guy.
You're the head of the gang?
Yeah, I'm the head of the gang.
So you're the Voldemort of the gang. Okay.
And all the other heads of the gangs are gay too. So it's also like heated rivalry.
Love this.
So it's heated rivalry meets Harry Potter meets Sons of Anarchy.
I love this.
So we're wizards.
Yeah.
That run motorcycle gangs. Mm-hmm. And we all have sex with each other.
Great.
For 5 minutes at a time.
You, Jacob Elordi.
Okay.
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay. I'm listening.
Steve Martin.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
And our friend Ennis.
And Ennis Esmer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ennis is the coach of the hockey team.
The coach of the motorcycle gang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's times like these I wish that there were like enough fans of this podcast that they might make like fan art of this show.
Of that thing I just invented.
What's the show called?
It is called Magical Sons of Anarchy.
That's really, really bad. You didn't even try. You just put all the names together.
Well, what's the name of it then?
Wild Hogs.
The show.
The show. And it's not like the movie.
Is John Travolta in that?
Yeah. John Travolta, William H. Macy.
Adele Dazeem.
Adele Dazeem, the wickedly talented. Yeah, there's 2 other guys in it. Is Morgan Freeman in it?
I don't know, but
yeah.
What's it? King of Queens?
Kevin James?
Isn't he?
No, he's not in that.
Come on. David Spade.
No, you're thinking about the Sandler movie.
Oh.
Aren't you? Fathers? Is it called Fathers? It's not called that.
I don't know.
Moving
Bad Dads.
On. I have this new theory, like everyone's talking about Adam Sandler's dramatic work.
Right. Uncle Jams.
Yeah, and the new one, Jay Kelly, which I bring up all the time now.
Yeah.
He's not that good.
Is that one written by Noah Baumbach?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Don't bother.
Don't bother.
Yeah, it's like, just because you could show up and just be normal and look a little sad, anyone could do that. He cries once.
In the movie?
Yeah.
Well.
Have you ever had to cry for something?
Yeah, I'm sure I have.
Is that why you got honors at acting school?
Yes.
Because you could cry.
Yeah, it was before I realized that you can just use a tear stick if you feel like it.
Have you used one of those?
I'll use it every now and then. Like in Terror Train, you know, it's like 6 a.m. and you're starting and you in the last scene in the timeline of the movie, you were just crying so much. And sometimes at 6 a.m, that's not where you are mentally.
Of course. I've been trying to get people, Nadine, to cry on the show. Mm-hmm. And I've tried myself. Mm-hmm. And no one's gotten there.
I weirdly cried in an audition for a comedy yesterday.
You're not going to get
worked
the part.
Up.
You're not going to get the part. That's not what comedy's about.
I mean, I wasn't like bawling my eyes out, but I could see the tears welling when I watched it back.
I cried in a self-tape once. Mm-hmm. And I've done it in acting class. Mm-hmm. And I haven't been able to do it for the show.
It's kind of hard.
But as Morgan, my guest a couple weeks ago, pointed out, we're not doing a dramatic scene. So there's no way to really get there, right?
It's true.
You don't just sit there and cry.
Correct.
Yeah.
But some people can do that.
And then I got him to start sort of insulting me. And I almost cried. I think it was wet.
Right.
We've yet to see the footage.
There's also just like a physical thing that I feel like that you can do. Like if you notice how you are when you're actually crying, if you can recreate that physiologically.
Really? So do you think you can make it happen?
I don't know if I can fully make it happen, but hold on, let's see.
Take your time. I'll be over here. And, okay, so you got the face. It's probably hard too, with me just critiquing it in the moment. It would be extra impressive.
It's not coming. But no. I do, it's welling up.
It's impossible in this scenario.
I'm also just like not that style of actor.
It's a little wet.
Some people are. I have this one friend that I tape with all the time when I have to cry because she can cry on a dime. Mm-hmm. And if she's crying, I'm crying.
She's crying as the reader?
Yeah.
Get a life.
No, I need it.
Get a life.
I need it.
She probably thinks they're going to hear her in the tape and call her.
She's booked and busy.
Which,
so
by the way, is one of the major storylines of Jay Kelly.
Is that someone cried in a self-tape as the reader and booked the
job? Reader gets hired instead of the guy. And the reader is Jay Kelly. That's how he got famous. Anyway, I'm not talking about Jay Kelly anymore.
Okay.
But
you're making me want to watch it.
I have this long-standing pet peeve about acting crying, which I brought up, I think, in an early episode of this podcast. And it's the dry cry.
Where there's no tears.
But they're really sobbing.
Right, and it's like just an acting thing. Because you've never seen this live.
Well, I don't think it exists live in real life.
Right.
Does it?
Yeah.
If you cry, I think, especially with that kind of intensity.
Well, it's like when a baby cries for attention.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think
me hating babies crying.
Oh, yeah. You really don't want a baby.
I really don't.
It's good to know that.
Yeah.
I still think sometimes maybe it would be nice.
As a best friend? As a best friend?
Just as something else to do.
I think that's why a lot of people have kids.
Change life a bit.
That's what I'm saying.
I like my life, but it's very same.
Nothing is more same
than having a baby.
Yeah.
But it gets older.
It does.
So yeah, I think if you sob, tears come out.
Well, that's why I feel like a tear stick for some people might be helpful because they're emotionally there, but physiologically not having the reaction.
And I would argue they might not be emotionally there if they're not actually crying.
Okay.
But, sometimes you got to fake it, right?
Yeah, if you only have a couple takes at something.
Stick.
Totally.
And I should get the tear stick for this show.
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to cry.
Totally.
Well, just to put a lid on that dry cry thing. Mm-hmm. I go to an acting class sometimes, and people are doing it.
Dry crying.
Yeah. And there's no instructions to do that.
In what context? Like in scene work or just like for fun?
It's Meisner repetition.
Well, that's your first problem.
No, I love Meisner repetition.
Never mind.
You don't like it?
No.
Why not?
It's not my style.
Well, everyone has their own method.
Everyone has their own method.
But I would say a Meisner actor is better than everyone else.
So you think you're better than everyone else?
Mm-hmm. Give me a line.
I'm doing it right now with you.
Oh. I guess I'm not better than everyone else. Give me a line.
Say hello to my little friend.
No, I'm not doing that. That's Pacino's, baby.
All right.
Yeah, they go to the class and they dry cry and nobody's telling them to.
I mean,
it's not
I'm about to say, a lot of the time in these Meisner classes, people are going so that they can cry.
Yes, if you actually can do it, if you actually get there.
But I'm also like, that shouldn't be the goal of going to Meisner.
Well, I would argue it might be.
Okay.
Because Meisner is about accessing actual emotions.
Okay, but let me ask you this, and maybe Beta asked you this, but like, how often do you cry?
I think she did. Semi-often.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, you crying enough.
Yeah, but obviously I can't command it. And if I kept going to Meisner for 10 more years, I might be able to.
Maybe.
That's what my teacher told me.
That'll be $1,000, please.
Only $500 a session.
Yeah.
But I think there might be something to it, is that the more you get used to like accessing real emotions in front of a group of people,
totally,
you might be able to get there when you're on set.
Well, I would also say on set often,
or in a play,
which I just, by the way,
yes.
I just did a play where
Terror Train, the musical,
the play where I had the choice if I wanted to cry in my last scene or not. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it was there and sometimes it wasn't. And I think it's the same thing on set where it's like the circumstances of that night in that room will bring that out in you, I think.
I think that's how it should be. Mm-hmm. I'm no great actor, but I read a lot about the greats. Mm-hmm. And I just listen to Al Pacino's autobiography.
Right.
And I think you go there and you see how you feel.
Can I tell you the secret to acting, Tom?
I would love to hear it from an honors student.
Yeah, this is a secret no one will tell you. I have found, and I'm not, being like I'm the great actor or anything like that, but what I have found,
that's why I had you here.
This is what I have found is that acting for the most part is just being the right level of comfortable. It'll allow you to do anything. Mm-hmm. Be funny, be actually upset, be angry, be with your partner. It's the right level of comfort. You can do anything.
It's totally true, because when you clam up with nerves, you can't do anything.
No, and if you're thinking about producing tears, or you're thinking about getting to an emotional place while you're trying to get there, like the right director and scene partner will just get you there.
That's why auditions are terrible.
Totally.
Because you get one shot usually, maybe two, to try and show them something.
Yeah.
And that's not really how it works, I guess. Although maybe it is, because when you're on set, you got to do the job too. Yeah,
and sometimes it's only 1 or 2 takes.
But I think that's what's good about being huge, like Al Pacino. You do whatever you want.
You mean like huge?
Huge in stature.
Right.
But if you're a day player, like a guy like me, motel clerk, you got to show up and you got to do the thing.
Right.
And in my last famous part where I said the F slur, I really felt like I had to work myself up.
To saying it.
No, I'm fine saying it. It was just, I showed up,
Yeah.
You're a day player.
Yeah, everyone treats you like dirt.
Everyone treats you like dirt.
Yeah.
So I'm standing in the corner of some fake constructed kitchen of a whole constructed house. Mm-hmm. Crew guys walking all around me.
Not acknowledging you.
Yeah. And then it's like, okay, go.
Yeah.
And I have to be angry about gay people.
Right.
And when I got there, I was terrified.
Yeah.
And I feel like the little guy.
They're terrifying circumstances.
They're terrifying circumstances.
And who are you talking to?
To the lead of the show.
Which is who?
I forget his name, but he played the brother on Last of Us. Very nice man.
I've never seen that.
He's American.
Okay.
And so I feel like this little runt standing there. Uh-huh. And then you go, I have to get rid of that, because if I'm a little runt, I can't yell at this guy.
Totally.
And that's my job.
Yeah.
Isn't that fascinating?
It is. And so you're not comfortable, so you feel like you can't fully do your job.
But I had to give myself a talk and say, you got to get over this right away. Yeah.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that.
I called myself girl in the talk.
Yeah, it's very comforting to do so.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that too a lot of the time. You just have to go, why this now, right before I actually have to do my job?
Yeah. But that's the environment, right?
That is the environment.
And that's why they hire pros like you. Because they know that you can do it. Even if you're nervous, even if you don't feel good, even if you don't feel like you should be yelling at the star of the show, because he's the star of the show, you have to.
Yeah. I also feel like I was a PA for maybe a year and a half or something, and you want to talk runt life. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, no one cares about me. And I can guarantee I don't care about that day player in a way that I'm just sort of like, I'm sure they're doing their job, but I'm not even paying attention. And once I realized that no one's paying attention to kind of anybody.
Yeah.
it was easier.
Yeah. The one problem being for me in that scenario is I had to say the F slur about 80 times.
Totally.
And at some point I started trying to get tell the crew hey, isn't this weird what I'm doing?
Yeah.
And they were still
we've heard this 100 times today already.
Yeah. And it was written by a guy and you were hired to say it.
Mm-hmm.
I find the whole topic fascinating.
Yeah.
Acting.
Yeah. It's a crazy job.
It's a crazy job. I wish.
And it'll only be around for a few more years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some version of us will be doing it for us.
Yes.
But the theater will never die.
I hope so.
Well, I heard Ethan Hawke say that.
He said that? He thinks that the theater is never going to die?
I don't think he said that. He said, that's why I love the theater, because AI can't replace that. Is that a good Ethan Hawke impression? Pretty good.
It was actually spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it can.
No, AI can't do stage.
Well, it can't
maybe those those ABBA holographs. I guess they could start doing that for acting.
It's not that AI is going to be on stage. It's that people's appetite for going to see live things might decrease.
Or Nadine Bhabha, it might increase.
Look, that's what I want.
And I have a theory about AI that probably other people have said too, is AI might actually do the grand thing of getting us all off of social media and our phones, because once it all becomes that and you won't be able to tell what's what, it will be completely boring.
Absolutely.
If you're because it's already happening.
Yes.
People will be like, oh, I saw the weirdest thing. And you go, that's AI. And then they feel stupid and then they feel like they haven't lived.
I completely agree.
So AI might be the ultimate savior. And soon we might all be going to plays every night of the week.
Well, there's no you in AI. Clip that.
Are you ready for the final questionnaire?
Absolutely. Ugh, I wish that burst into flames.
I'll make it in post.
Okay.
I could talk about that acting stuff all day, couldn't you?
Yeah, let's start another podcast.
Actors Studio.
With Tom and Nadine.
I love it.
It's got the Law and Order sound.
And we'll make it an actual school and we'll teach people.
Great. It's
how to use tear sticks.
Meisner. Oh, okay.
And Meisner.
Great.
I thought of the Meisner when I was on that set. And I drank a Coca-Cola to wind me up.
And it worked.
So that's my method.
Coke.
I don't usually drink that.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of sugar. It agitates you.
It can, yeah.
But not to drone on about this, and I wonder if it's interesting to anyone. I don't care. When you're nervous, that's sort of a type of agitation in itself, isn't it?
Yes.
So you use it.
You can harness it.
You use it.
Yes.
What do you usually eat for breakfast, Nadine Bhabha?
It's a great question.
I know.
I'm going to add to the great egg conversation.
Oh my God. Yeah, I should be asking everyone.
My typical breakfast of choice is 2 eggs. I can make an egg any kind of way. Poached, scrambled, fried, whatever.
As every person should be able to.
Yes. Lactose-free cottage cheese.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
There are some cottage cheese
I'm guessing
haters.
you're lactose intolerant.
I certainly am.
I love cottage cheese.
Me too.
But for me, it's got to be the 4%. I'm not messing around with the watery one.
Oh, the watery one is nasty.
Blech.
There's something about the lactose-free one that's always pretty viscous.
Okay.
And then some sort of fruit, as Beta also mentioned, fiber intake, very important.
Okay.
Or chia pudding and fruit.
Okay.
Do you fuck with chia?
No, I don't think I've had it. Or maybe I have and I recall it being slimy.
If you make it slimy, for sure. I do mine with mostly Greek yogurt.
Okay. So it's chia seeds and then
chia seeds in the Greek yogurt. Then it gets expands. Fruit, granola, that kind of shit.
Okay. Do you currently hate someone you've known or know?
I don't hate anyone that I know.
Just people in the ether.
James Corden.
Give him a break.
Why?
He's a really good actor.
I'm sorry, is it opposite day?
No, I mean, to be totally honest, he was in like these Mike Lee. He was in a Mike Lee movie. You know that British
Maybe
director?
Maybe he's a good actor. I don't know why I'm coming for James Corden.
Well,
All I want to say is that he was in Cats,
guy.
and then Cats happened, and then the pandemic happened. So it's a direct line.
Well, a lot of people were in Cats.
Yeah, I blame all of them.
Jason Derulo.
Yes, Taylor Swift.
You know what's interesting? I don't know who Jason Derulo is, but I know his name very well.
Yeah.
What's your greatest fear?
No legacy? As
Really?
someone who doesn't want kids? Yeah. I guess like my art is my legacy. And I'm not obsessed with legacy in the sense that like people are like, oh, something needs to live on. But there is a strange quality to just dying.
Well, that's really interesting because I had this very conversation with Mark Forward last week. Mm-hmm. And he brought up like the idea of legacy and stuff like that. And personally, I could not care less.
It's weird because like I don't actually care, but when I think about how finite life is, and then you're just like, oh, you just die and that's the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, that is my greatest fear. But having a legacy that lives on past me, even if it lived on for 10,000 years, it would mean absolutely nothing to me.
Of course, because you're dead.
Yeah.
See, I think it's funny because like I don't fear dying at all. In fact, I look forward to it. But
what?
Yeah, like The Weeknd.
Okay.
Weekend Warrior, Death Warrior.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
How are you okay with that?
It's because it's like it reminds me that everything you do is like kind of a little bit important because you're just like you're gonna die.
Yeah, but eternal nothingness?
I don't want to be like I'm not like I can't wait to see what the afterlife is like.
So do you think there might be one?
Yeah, it's a party. It's the Backstreet Boys are there.
But do you actually think there might be one?
I don't know. I'm agnostic, so I don't know.
So you're leaving it open.
It's open.
I like to say I'm agnostic, but I feel fairly certain it's nothingness.
I think it's nothing too.
Yeah, so that terrifies me.
Reincarnation would be cool.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
I'd come back as a bug.
Yeah. Well, if you're worried about legacy, you'll always have Terror Train too. What's something you like about yourself?
I like that I have sometimes what feels like boundless energy. Yeah.
I would die for that.
Yeah.
I have the opposite.
Right.
What feels like boundless
Boundful energy.
tiredness.
Yeah. Okay.
Boundless fatigue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Until like midnight, and then I really get hopped up.
So you're just a night owl. It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're also a comedian. Like that's...
Yeah.
Those are the hours.
Those are the hours, babe. What do you not like about yourself?
I can't shut the fuck up.
You mentioned that before.
Yeah. I will say not whatever I'm thinking because you guys don't want to know what's in there, but like I say probably 25% too much.
I want to know what's in there.
You don't.
What is it?
It's crazy stuff.
Like what? Name one.
Like if
Name a crazy thing you've thought.
No, I'll say this. I'm extremely observant to a fault almost. Like I will notice every single tiny little thing about a person. And when I really unleash on someone, it's like, and not in a negative way, just being like, well, I noticed you did this and this. And do you think it's because of blah, 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 blah? Because I'm often right. Because I'm processing very quickly. I think Michelle would say it's because I'm a Virgo.
I got to tell you something.
You're a Virgo too.
I am, and I have the same thing.
Yeah. And so
But I don't think it's because I'm a Virgo.
I also don't know if that's the reason, but I think if I really like went in on people in my observations, I think people would feel a little naked, if you will.
Yeah, I have that. And then the thing is, you're not always right. But
Not always.
But you think you are because you're often right.
Yeah.
And that is really annoying.
To other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's like I say too much and it's fucking annoying.
Yeah. So what's something about me?
No.
Okay.
That's on the other podcast. That's
Nothing?
that's on the Meisner podcast.
You're a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff does happen.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think about people people.
I love my friends. I hate people.
Yeah. Is there any point to all of this?
No, and that's the best part. It doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah, but you must live thinking things matter.
Yeah, you have to live as if you...
No, I mean, you must.
Oh, I must. Oh, I do. My great funny friend, Clare O'Kane. You know her?
No.
She's the best. She was like, because I talk about dying a lot.
Is her last name Ultimus?
Altimas. Ultimus.
That's like the next coolest last name after
it's
yours.
Sick. She's like, I talk about dying a lot. She's like, you're the only person I know that like wants to die, but also has the most zest for life.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pick your brain about this wanting to die stuff.
It's not that I want to die now.
No, but even being okay with it, I find fascinating.
Oh, right.
Okay, but like you're saying, like sometimes I feel like, oh, that would be the great freedom. If I know nothing matters, I can do anything. Mm-hmm. Treat life like a game, as they say. Mm-hmm. And yet I'm never able to live that way because even though I believe it won't matter, when I'm dead, I won't remember. I'll remember while the next bunch of years I'm alive, hopefully.
Yeah. Do you ever see that movie About Time?
Yes.
You know how he goes back and like lives the same day and then realizes that those like little inconveniences don't matter the second time around? And then he's supposed to like live each day one time knowing that.
Sure.
That's where I try to go.
Yeah.
As someone who is the most annoyed by little inconveniences, it's the best way for me to go about my day.
Yeah. It's not even inconveniences for me. It's like embarrassments. It's like,
I see.
Oh, you should just ask for anything you want because who cares? I know, but I can't. So it just creeps me out to ask for stuff. And I'll just live with that creepy feeling.
Yeah, but once you do it a couple times, it won't be creepy anymore.
I'm not so sure about that.
That's what they say.
I'm not so sure about that.
All right.
How many mistakes are you allowed to make?
None.
You don't believe that. You were just saying you can make as many as you want, basically.
Well, because like, what is a mistake?
It's in the eye of the beholder, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, that's the stupidest answer, but I
got to be honest with you. It's the stupidest question. I'm going to stop asking it.
It's a mistake to ask that question.
It's been one of my great mistakes in life.
I think the only real mistakes is when someone gets like really, really, really hurt or dead.
Yeah, people have brought that up. Like, well, there's some mistakes you can't make once, like killing someone. Mm-hmm. Hurting someone you can do.
Yeah.
You should try not to.
Try, but it's kind of impossible.
That's true.
Yeah.
Somebody's always going to get hurt.
Yeah. We're an emotional species.
With that great insight, Nadine Bhabha, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
See you after the show. I only mean because you'll still be here. Bye.
Bye.